Well, one problem at a time, I guess. At any cost. Headstone down. To begin your search for the beastman known as 100 Blood. But first, we need to level up Kills in Shadow. Alright then, Kills in Shadow. I would really like to take your might up a bit more, but I guess we're not doing that. I guess instead we could take up your vitality a bit more. And then, well, one of the party Kills in Shadow provides a bonus to experience gained in subterfuge, unarmed, and one-handed skills. Reduces recovery and grants hit precision when wounded. Grants bonus damage on prone targets. In this stance, damage taken is increased, but a large bonus to endurance and melee damage is granted. Adaption Frost. Gain a permanent health bonus and reduction to all incoming frost damage. Untamed Might 3. Greatly increases one-hand melee weapon damage. Kills in Shadow uses two-hand weapons as one-handed. Sure. On that note. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that.
Quick.
Okay. Grab everyone. Actually, we want to talk with Isadora. Tough times have befallen us. Okay, well, we're almost out of people to talk to at this point. I was expecting a little bit more from in here, but apparently not. No mercy for murderers. Death to the beast. Put him to the rope. Hang him by his hairy throat. We'll have our justice. What happened? What's all the excitement about? A group of our boys, with some help from the chorus, caught the beast just outside of town. They found him like that, fur all matted with blood and gore from hunting down humans. Just look at his snout, still stained with the wretched dinner. The woman shudders and touches a grubby handkerchief to her mouth. She bolts at her upper lip, blotted her upper lip, pale-faced and swearing to the Archons. Oh, she choked on it. Never thought I'd be happy to have the chorus around, but for once they did us right. Now all that's left is to see this brute killed. She sniffs and gives a curt nod. Of course, with the chorus gone, now we'll have to do it ourselves. And you're sure he killed a human? Someone witnessed it, or otherwise found proof? He ate a human, you should skin him alive. So we're talking about taking this rather personally. Whatever happens is no concern to me. Yeah, what happened there? She turns hard, stone brown eyes on you. And why aren't you? Don't you care about your own kind? You soft on beastmen or something, Fatebinder? You'd rather side with them than humans? That killer was found with blood all over his face and paws right outside the gate. Who else do you think he ate if it weren't one of us? That monster killed and ate a human, and you call yourself a steward of justice? Well, go on then. Deliver that beast a well-deserved death. For justice to properly be served, he deserves either a Fatebinder's arbitration or a fair trial. I'm mad in this beast's fate. Whatever happens is solely on you. No, I'll go with that one. That's so Fatebinder. Why don't you go ask some of the others around then? See how many of us are interested in your thoughts on justice. She glowers, hands bunching the fabric of her dress, as she adds, he don't deserve to walk free, and you know it. I'll say, by my authority as Fatebinder of Tunon, I will act as adjudicator in this situation, attempt to disrupt my duty at the court, and you will suffer the consequences. The woman pales and takes an unconscious step back. What will you do, Fatebinder? Do you mean to find him innocent? Well, yes, I will find the beastman innocent and see him freed. Try to stop me and I'll be your own death. Or, with the lack of physical evidence, I will hear the people's testimony and judge a beastman in accordance with Kairos customs. Okay. Oh, so that's finally given me the quest for it. Announce a verdict or continue to speak with settlers to learn more about the situation. Are there any more settlers to speak with? Will any of them talk with me now that wouldn't before? Maybe you. Nope. That's quite frustrating. Let me see again, Master Fatebinder. No. Thank you. No one so far has said anything about what happened. Don't need anything right now. It's usually a little bit more straightforward than this. You can usually find clues to give you insight into this sort of thing, but there's really nothing that would indicate that Left Claw isn't telling the truth, but at the same time, there's nothing that would say that he is. And what would you do if you were faced with death? Lie through your teeth. Maybe you got something to add. Hey, Binder, he gives you a court nod. No, nothing there. Well, this is a plan to end the quakes. What are we to do now, Fatebinder? I would say... What is that over there? Something showing up there that I'm not quite sure of. Oh no, it's just indicating settlers' residence. Okay. I think that's just indicating the area I'm in right now. I'm really not certain where to go with it. Oh no, there we are. Oh right, yes, of course I can't pick it up. I'll go and speak with Left Claw again. Maybe if I could find this ball that it hunted. Examine. I should lie still. Do not snap snarl at Alpha if Beastman wants to be freed. Gain favour with Stonestopper Tribe. He cries and jerks, relief flooding him at the sight of his kith. Kills and shadow yelps. I've seen this one before, but Beastman shudders and shakes, weak but driven to lash out and snap in fear and anger. Why does human leave Left Claw to suffer? Please, please. If one free, give mercy. Please. Kill quickly. I'd like to hear more evidence. Proof of Beastman's mistake, of Beastman's shame, of being caught like prey. Left Claw cannot show Boar's carcass to human, rot-smelling, chorus-packed, burned carcass, to earth blood and ash. The human can see where trap gnawed into Left Claw's ankle, yes? Can see how Beastman was tricked. He's a beast, and he was caught coated in blood. What more evidence of guilt could you need? And besides, it was a chorus that dragged him in. They saw his guilt firsthand. Chorus, I mean the ones you watched me kill while you cowered from the shadows? No, I don't think they'll be offering testimony on the matter. How many villagers have disappeared within the last span? Were any bones found from their bodies? All you have is hearsay on either side. How many villagers have disappeared within the last span? Were any bones found from their bodies? Who doesn't disappear these days? We've lost so many, I can't scarcely keep count. Scavengers set for the valley, but never return. Even the skilled ones, like Drakod, have surely been eaten. Drakod? Chorus. She pales and stumbles a step backwards, but her body in the raucous crowd behind her jostles her forward. What do you mean to say, Fatebinder? Of course. You're the authority on the matter. With Lord Tunon's power, you can see the truth of things, even hidden ones. I know. I've heard the northern stories. All you got is hearsay on either side. Saying your words, our words not good enough, Fatebinder? You'd rather take the word of a mongrel? Fueled by her imagination, she tries to step forward through the raucous crowd, but trips and falls, knocked aside by shouting, red-faced man. Trying to get us killed? You want to get a new edict cast upon us? Or worse? Alpha will support Bolvrick's wishes. She growls menacing at the crowd. Will help Beastwoman and Beastmen to survive. Beastman's broad chest heaves as his fear ratchets up and he pants rapidly, struggling to breathe. What will humans do with Leftclaw? Either free Beastman or end Beastman's suffering. It's given me so little evidence in either direction. So, when neither side can prove it one way or the other, I'm just going to go with helping my ally, I guess. I have no sympathy for bigots. You're free to go, and if the crowd bothers you, they can deal with me. Tunon not happy, but there we go. Really, it's true. He whimpers and quivers with gratitude, eyes darting in search of the easiest escape route. Leftclaw won't forget help from human. What I should have done is decreed him innocent. That would have made Tunon happier, I imagine. Oh, there's a Shadow Loyalty ability, Skyblade. Pathfinder is launched into the air by kills in Shadow, then comes crashing down, dealing damage in an area and gaining a bonus to damage for a short time. Okay, well, those quests are done, and Ebb just leveled up as well. Well, we're not going to be able to upgrade your wits for quite some time, so I'll just pop in a point there. And furthermore, call to the grave. Once per encounter, when Ebb's health is critical, she causes an explosion of grave-like energy around her that drains health from nearby foes. Affliction caused by attacks lasts longer. Moonlit Way 3. Ultimately, Taratus Gate. Ebb uses Gravelight to teleport across the battlefield. Enemies near her cast and destination locations are hit with Gravelight attacks and drain health. I'm going to go with this one. There we go. And that was that done. So I'm unsatisfied with the resolution to that particular quest. Don't know if I did something wrong or in some other way. You know what? Oh, you know what it was. Perhaps it was the fella up top in the settler's residence. That seemed like a very odd place for anything to be going on. Oh, there were a bunch of people over here. What? Single man slaughtered all these people. Ah, damn it. Wonder if any of them have names. No, they're not named characters, so probably not as bad. Still. I wonder if Ebb has a sibling named Flo. Really? Did you just say that? My lord. Okay. So we go down the Stone Gorge. What's the time? Yeah, I think we got a bit more time in us. Okay, Stone Down Gorge. The destroyed and half-buried buildings embedded in this gorge are the last remnants of the once azure former cities. It has since been taken over by the Stonestalker tribe, a tribe of beastmen that aggressively guard their claimed territory. Stone Down Gorge connects to one of the few traversable routes leading north, making it a vital connection point in the Stone Sea. Let's head on down. At the end of the road, a small child crouches next to an abandoned wagon, rummaging through its contents. From afar, she resembles a bedraggled urchin, smirking face aligned with dirt. Her tunic torn and thoroughly stained, she spots your approach and lets out a small yelp, sprinting off into the copse of trees and vanishing from view. Well, we'll follow the child. Follow the child as she weaves between the trees until the forest gives way to open fields of a small farmstead, empty from the last harvest. The girl leads you across the grounds, past two empty houses and a row of clay beehives, eventually racing into an open barn. As you enter after her, you see a clutch of children huddled in the rear, trembling as you approach. There are 6 in all, gaunt faces and tired eyes shared amongst them all. One boy drops a small knife as you approach, letting it vanish within the folds of straw at his feet. The children swear they are alone, claiming to be orphans from the massacred village. They fled during the fighting and retreated to the farmstead, its owners, they claim, slain by Kara's forces. The barn is full of harvested rye and a few jars of stored honey. No doubt the reason why these children are still alive. Let's go with the empty cart on the road. Send them to train as spies for Tunon's court, or leave the children food and rings. Okay. Some of the children exchange concerned glances before the little girl you trailed speaks up. Her voice wavers and she blurts out a stammering explanation. The cart was likely used by a travelling merchant and abandoned once soldiers clashed in the nearby area. Her eyes flick to the ground for a brief moment, long enough for you to follow their gaze to a leather boot barely visible between tied bundles of standing straw. You push past them and kick aside the bundles, revealing the corpse of a middle-aged man with multiple puncture wounds in his neck and back. The children gasp at the revelation, and some begin to cry. The young girl pleads innocence, claiming that the man discovered the farm and attacked her, pinning her in the straw before her friends returned and stabbed him to death. She begs you to believe her. Well, they've already shown a penchant for lies, so... And let's be honest, we didn't turn out too bad in Tunon's court. Send them to train as spies for Tunon's court. They'll be fed and trained, educated. Probably a better life than they'd get if I just left them rings, which would just be robbed when the next person came along with few scruples. Though mere children, the scamps are tenacious and clever. Requirements for survival out here alone, and may be of use in Tunon's court. Left to their own devices, they will almost certainly die in time. You pen a declaration. The children are to be evaluated by the court's fate binders for possible service, and should they be found lacking, assigned to a local tradesman as best suits the needs of the city. The journey won't be easy, you caution, but it is necessary. They want to survive past the next season. The young girl takes the parchment and thanks you. But the rest of the children look unsure of the matter. You collect some grain and honey for yourself, and exit the barn, leaving them to contemplate their fate. Gained well fed. Fair enough. That was an interesting one. That was actually quite an interesting one. But still, I don't feel very happy with the conclusion of Left Claw's quest line. Right. Just wondering.
Let's try not to stand out, shall we?
Yeah, that's always a good idea. A large map. Ooh, okay. Scarlet Chorus. Right.
On it.
By your
Everyone
command.
into a group. Right, me. Get that going.
I got it.
And you can drop false pit on this one. I will do much the same.
I'll take
We'll
care
see
of
if it bounces. Will you please do something? Get out of the way so that she can get involved. My lord. We're just going to see how our forces handle it by themselves right now.
Dumbass mistake of mine.
I'm actually really impressed with how the AI is handling it.
Watch and learn.
I got it.
Okay, well that wasn't too bad.
God.
Again, I am actually quite impressed with the way it goes.
On it.
We can probably take you out if I really want to.
I got it. To battle!
Wow. I'm not... At that point, I think I would have accepted the Wilhelm scream. Eruptions of crystals like this one appeared in the Stone Sea shortly after Kara's edict tore the land asunder. It isn't known if they are a byproduct of the Overlord's magic or the result of Kane's experiments during the war. The crystal fragment grows brighter than its nearby brethren. The fragment is firmly embedded in the ground. Extract the crystal. Gently pull on the crystal with just enough force to safely remove it. Okay. Did we just gain one of those crystals?
Follow quietly. Paw,
Apparently.
soft.
Fast fishy, have a good one, mate. Yeah, this is where the beastmen were. We should have come out first and then went back in. What carries name are you plotting, boss? Why'd you kill those choir men up ahead? He points his weapon at you, face flushed scarlet. Don't try to deny it. My gal, Pustule, saw it all. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to kill you slowly. You'll weep tears of blood. I'm going to make you your gang watch. Wow. I mean, they did attack me, right? I'm fairly certain they did. Hello, the world's a dress. You caught me at a bit of an odd moment, because I'm totally going to choose this. Friggin' piss, it's a rogue Fatebinder. With a yelp, Octave fumbles to draw his blade, tripping backwards over a loose stone. Furies, at arms! At arms! Shit, damn, help! Ah, damn it, I missed what you said. Even if we have to take you out one at a time, I won't rest until the tears are cleansed of your scarlet scalp. Well, I mean, that works. But, I think had we come down here, we probably would have found proof of what happened. I'm taking an awful lot of damage. I dislike it. I'd be particularly happy if the Furies would be dead for a bit. Like, for a long while. Could I get a heal?
Shit!
I mean, okay. You finish her off, please. Could I get a heal? I don't think you can. That is unfortunate. Well, I could have you just drink something then. They're not picking their spells particularly well, I've got to be honest.
Interesting.
It would have been good if the AI had tried to use the false pit to take out the ranged damage there. But it's good to watch what they can do by themselves.
Right. Quiet down.
Sure, we'll grab one of those. Not too bad, that armor. And actually a decent bow. Let's have a look at you. It's nice, though this bow has explosive. Well, it's a bit of a tricky one there. It loses a lot of armor penetration. So no, probably not. Can we disarm this? Yes, we can. Marvelous. We've got Horde Braces, Twisted Iron Sword, and Iron Glaive. Nothing particularly amazing. Climb the cliff. Sure. And plans. Zeal. These plans outline the specifics of making the dagger Zeal. This item can be crafted with access to a spire forge upgrade and proper materials. Iron pole. Bent bronze dagger. Zeal can be created with access to a spire forge. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, it looks like maybe if I'd come down here earlier, or I wasn't at war with the Scarlet Chorus, I might have been able to interact a bit more and have found out what went down here, because that looked like what we were looking for, some sort of proof of something. But then I still don't see a boar. I just saw the trap.
Interesting.
That scarcely proves anything. Ooh, lots of very nice health pots. Also, I already know that signal, so it isn't a biggie. Right. Could go down that way. Thankfully our athletics is high. It does seem that you need someone with decent athletics. You need at least one person in your party who can make these kinds of drops. Sage's journal entry. Day 36. My journey to the Dawning Spire at Howling Rock continues. Unfortunately, the route indicated on the map I acquired leads straight through a den of beasts. Surely I can find a way around them. They are the last obstacle between myself and the spire. Also, I can allow nothing to deter me. Very well. Scavenger leather boots. Nothing particularly fancy there. Anything down here? No, nothing in there. Though we can have a look at the waterfall. Accessible waterfalls like this one are rare in the Stone Sea and are a valuable resource. The water that flows from one of the major nether streams that sustain the region's scattered populations. Okay, what are you? I could... Ah, something down there. I wonder how strong I would need to be to move this. 57 athletics or 1 iron pulse. 57 athletics is fine. It is a beastman corpse down there. And we just get an agate. That's not too bad. Ride the stone down, but a band of Scarlet Chorus stand between you and the beastman. Cut the Scarlet Chorus down. Yeah, okay, so we straight up had to do it. Still. We have now gained Scarlet Skin. Plus 30 defense against bleeding and burning attacks. Okay. So, passive, so that's actually quite nice.
I'm ready to go. Hunt, stop.
Can we get up there, I wonder? Or is coming down this way gonna preclude any option of us getting the loot from up top? It's kind of frustrating when you have to backtrack a lot. Ooh.
Spotted something with sharp eyes.
You did indeed. Damn it! Why did you not... Ugh, fine. Charcoal rubbing. A portion of an unknown sigil has been recorded on the scroll. The charcoal imprint is rough and incomplete, leaving the full design a mystery for now. That is definitely something I want to keep. Parchment contains parchment end conversation. It'll be something very similar to the last spire, where we needed a pattern to unlock the doors. This pungent-smelling swath of linen is a red moss poultice, a traditional green warren herbal remedy for smoke inhalation of foul air. Unfortunately, this poultice is torn and cannot be used. You can sell this to a merchant as spare parts. Okay. Hey, look, a trap. Let's step on it. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating because I told them to disarm.
Can't do that.
Structure was destroyed by the earthquakes and later picked apart by scavengers. Azurolith. Extract the crystal. Crystal fragment grows brighter than its nearby brethren. Sure.
Moving cautiously.
Right, what have we got here? Is there anything here? I was fairly certain I saw something there, but apparently not. Okay, back up we go. Oh, we've got to go up the rope, of course. So we can't simply path there. There we go. I really love how pretty the backgrounds look.
I'm ready to go. Hunt, stalk, prowl.
Sure you are. Let's just get in there nice and tight. There we go. Now, could I get... let's go for electric weapons on everyone.
I'll take care of it.
There we go. And we can now get involved. Now, I wouldn't mind controlling this a little bit more this time. That down there. Let's see how this bounces around, if it does. Oh, that was glorious. That was amazing.
I will have your...
Oh, I don't think you will. Thank you. Perhaps I could switch to my melee weapons though, that would be good. I don't think we need to worry about him, he's drowning in a bubble of water.
Nobody heard that, right?
No health for Kills and Shadow?
Humans did not see Beast Woman.
Let's get you healed. Moving to Octave and his band of Scarlet Chorus. Okay. Done and done.